Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to do this little girl. It's 8 by 10. We did all of this in black gesso and gray gesso and white gesso using a napkin for most of it. Not a napkin, a paper towel. Put all that all this landscaping with that, and we drew a few trees, some with a script liner and some just with a brush. So today we're going to finish this off using just some transparent colors, and so let's have some fun. I got one thing I do want to try to do is right in here, this tree here, I've got this tree to be twisted, and I think I want to leave that if I can possibly save it, but I don't know if I can or not. We'll find out as we go. All right, so we got a little bit of alizarin crimson on the canvas. We're going to start off by applying some liquid clear to the whole canvas. This will just make it easier for us to blend. This is pretty lean, this mixture. I make this myself. So there's a video on my channel about how to make your own liquid clear. So if you're interested in doing that, it's pretty easy to do. And there's also instructions on there about how to, adjust it one way or the other. Okay, so I'm going to wipe this back just a little bit because I'd rather have a little bit too little than too much liquid clear on the canvas. If it's too liquidy, if it's too wet, then it'll be so slick that the paint will literally just run off of the canvas. Okay. So most of these trees back here, we won't have to do anything to them as we work, but the ones up front we'll do some things with, and then we'll probably add another tree, maybe 2 trees. Or, I don't know, maybe throw some water in there. So let's start off with a 1-inch brush and some alizarin crimson. I'm just going to pull it out flat on the canvas and then just kind of tap it. Not picking up very much paint on this at all. So as you can see, this brush is not very heavily coated with paint. So now we're just going to glaze this on over the top. I'm starting in the corners. I want them to be the darkest. There we go. That's a little better for the corner anyway. And of course, I'm going to stick to the outside because I don't want to get up into this brighter part. Most of the brightest part is going to be right here, but there's quite a bit of bright out this way. So as the brush starts to run empty, we'll put a little bit of that up that way, just to have it up there. And then I guess I'm going to need to decide what I want to do with this. I think I'll just make this whole thing crimson. So I'm going to put a lot of crimson down right here. And then we'll turn this into something. I don't know what yet. Something. Where all this dark is, we'll apply crimson in a pretty good amount until we get ready to do something with it. Now I'll start to pull this around. And we'll even pull some of it up here into this lighter part. I want a nice dose of crimson like right there in that dark spot. Seems not going to be too dark, but it's going to be dark enough. And we'll put just a little bit of this in there. All right, let's clean the brush. All right, so I'm going to take this knife. I'm going to clean a spot on my palette where I was using some other greens with. And I'm going to use this yellow. I'm going to kind of tap this into. I'm going to start like right here. Now, you can see that I'm picking up some of that crimson. I'm not gonna try to clean the brush. I'm just gonna wipe it off. Come back in here with the yellow. Okay. Now this time I'm gonna wipe it off. I'm gonna come back with this yellow. I'm gonna come back to the center, but I'm gonna start to work my way out into this crimson. And try to make a sort of a pinkish orange. All right, I'm gonna clean the brush again. Now I've got a couple of trees that I want to stand out. This tree, that little tree is normally I would leave it back there, but I like that twist, so I'm gonna mess with it a little bit. This tree, and then we'll add some more, something up here in the front. I don't know if it's gonna be water or what it's gonna be exactly yet, but we'll make that decision when we get there. But let's start off by bringing these trees back forward. We're going to do that with a Q-tip. Now you can do this with a brush if you want. Put a little medium on your brush. I mean a little bit of medium though, just a little bit. And then just ease it off with the brush. And you're going to see me do some of that in a minute. I'm going to free up some of these branches that same exact way I was just saying. It'll be interesting just for me to see if I can preserve this twist in this tree. All right. I'll keep this tree out here. And we're going to add some leaves and stuff to this in a little while too. I didn't know it until just now, but now I know. We'll add some like pinkish colored leaves to give us a little bit of an overhead canopy. And of course, these trees with this final will be kind of a little bit wider too than what they are right now. By the time I add the highlights and the other things. Okay, now I want to add some white into this. I'm going to do this with this flat. This is a number 4 Winsor & Newton brush. I'm going to pick up some white. noticed I was pretty sure I didn't get that brush clean. Okay, now I'm just going to take this part right here. I'm just going to blend it out a little bit. I pretty much blended it with the flat, but I can use a little bit more blending, I think. Okay. Set that brush down for now. So I'm going to mix this yellow with some titanium white. Now, titanium white is an opaque color, so when you add it, it's going to, overlay kind of whatever it is. So. All right, so we got a happy little accident here. Let's deal with that. So when I brought the first swipe down, I went into the alizarin crimson. I picked that color up right here. So now I have to try to just wipe it off. There we go. Oh, I still picked it up. Gosh darn. Now, I'm going to push that sunbeam back behind that tree in this particular instance. So again, we'll use a Q-tip or two, however many it takes. And now I kind of want to just blend this part out here. Put this. Okay. We may decide we're going to just blend those out. Not too happy with them just yet, but we'll see. I'll either make them the way I want them or I will make them disappear. One of the two. Okay. So I want to go back to an overbrush. And I want to start tapping in some of this darker color. So I want this dark color back here. And I think I might even add a little bit of phthalo blue. Just to create shadows way back up in here, like that. And we'll add some highlights to that as well. Now remember, go easy with the blue because it's so much more powerful than the crimson. So if you use it, just go easy on it. Now, so I got to work on this. Got to work on this tree first. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to take some cyan, leave the paint that was on there because I want it to be a little. I want to have some surface to move around. Okay, and then I want to just take okay. All right, this tree. Now, like I say, we're going to put some branches and stuff on these trees a little bit. Okay. Okay. So, the way we're going to try to do this, we're going to try to do this in 3 tones. We're going to use dioxazine purple, alizarin crimson, and phthalo blue in different mixtures. So now dioxazine is incredibly strong. So we'll be just using a tiny bit of that. And we'll clean the brush in between each one. So let's see. Let's start off with tell you what, before we do that, before we go back there with that, let's get some alizarin crimson and some white. And way back here, let's just kind of That'll be enough of that, I think. At least for now. I'm gonna clean the brush. Those colors are setting the woods on fire. All right. So let's tap in a little bit of doxazine. All right, so rather than go back with the colors that I thought I was going to go, let's just take some doxazine purple, some white, and let's just highlight this around the edges. A little bit of this up in here. Let's kind of mute that a little bit. Softer, 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 softer. All right, now I think I want a little bit of a path, but not too much of a path. And then we're going to put some water in here. So let me clean this brush. Let's put the bank in first, and that'll allow us to know where the path's going to go. So let's take a little bit of white. Okay, more white than that. All right, use a different brush. Just needed a cleaner brush, that's all. All right, so that's looking pretty good. Let's put a little bit of shoreline in. Might put a little bit of highlight on this tree right here. This one's going to be in silhouette, and this one's pretty much okay, but the other ones. But let's get the path put in first. So we'll just pick up a I don't know if you guys can really see that very well, but let's pick up a little bit of red and a little bit of purple. Try it again. Maybe a little bit more dioxazine purple. All right. Now, put a little bit of waterline around the edge. Excuse me. Okay. No, I'm not dying from coronavirus or anything. Just allergies. Now this part right here, I'm not really too crazy about. Where this does that, so I'm just going to kind of fuzz that out and let the path go right on back behind that tree. It's really light, really light. All right. And with that, pretty much think this one is going to be done. I could take this tree and bring this branch forward a little bit. All right, let's don't piddle with it. Okay, guys and gals. So here's this one. All right. So pretty soon we'll be getting to work on the next one, and we'll see you on that video. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe.